That's that helicopter that just by.
Oh, really, the wind?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
They have turbulence on them too. Rotor wash.
Radio,
You have volume on each ear if you need it.
I probably need some volume.
Yep, if you need to adjust it, each ear is separate.
Oh, soft. Oh, now it's better. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you fine and dandy.
Let's set the ASOS.
I was City traffic citation 55 Whiskey Lima, about a 6.5 mile final runway 25, runway 25, Iowa City.
Okay, he's landing 25. So we'll get the ASOS up. So in this airplane, I'm gonna keep bumping this. How do you keep this from turning? Tighten that up, probably.
Yeah, tighten that up and then tighten this up, it won't move.
It wants to turn like this, see that?
Tighten this. Still moves? I don't know, man. Bought this yesterday. Came in Amazon.
There you go, that'll probably stay there. If it moves up and down a little bit, that's not a huge deal. It'll get better once you get the bracket for it fixed.
Yeah, I'll probably do that.
Alright.
Might just put on my side too.
So on this airplane, the COM 1 radio is here, the COM 2 radio is up on this side, as well as the transponder.
Okay.
You're used to them all being in the same stack.
Yeah.
But this airplane has a moving map display.
Yeah.
Right, this is the GPS, so that pushes these two over here. So our COM 2 has the ASOS frequency already entered into it. So if you want to press monitor on COM 2 right here, you see that?
Iowa City traffic citation is a
Go ahead and press
3
monitor.
mile final 25, Iowa City.
See him out there?
Yeah,
Done 3 mile final 25. I turned the nav lights off because they're causing static. Do you hear that static in the radios?
Yeah.
The mechanics are going to look at it tomorrow. I figured that out this morning, that it's the nav lights that are causing static
Oh, okay.
on the radio. Okay, go ahead and listen to the weather. So you can hear it very faintly, right? How come it's not louder? There you go. Turn the volume up.
Wind 10, 0 at 06. Visibility 10. Sky condition few 10,000. Temperature 11 Celsius. Dew point 02 Celsius. Altimeter 3000. Remarks. Density altitude 200.
25, Iowa City.
Iowa City Municipal Airport, Iowa City, Iowa. Automated weather observation 2314 Zulu. Wind 090 at 06. Visibility
Okay, so
10. Sky condition scattered 10,000. Temperature 11 Celsius.
Listen
Dew
for the
point
altimeter.
02 Celsius. Altimeter 3000. Remarks. Density altitude 300. Iowa City Municipal Airport, Iowa City, Iowa. Automated weather observation 2314 Zulu. Wind 090 at 06. Visibility 1.
There you go. All right. So the winds are 090 at 6. He took off 25. Which is a tail, or he landed 25, which is a tailwind.
Citation's back taxi.
Are we going at runway 12 then?
Let's see. Let's see what he does. Turned around on the runway. He's gonna back taxi 25. We should really take off.
0.
The winds are not that strong. See how the windsock's hanging straight down?
Yeah. It's only 6 knots, right? It's not that bad.
It's still a factor. You see that steam up there on the power plant?
Yeah.
How it's moving that way. We should take off into the wind. He's back taxiing on the runway.
So are we gonna go that way, right?
Well, we'll have to go down to that and take off that way.
Yeah.
He landed that way, but it was the wrong way, really.
Should be landing this way?
Should be landing this way. He's okay because we just want to practice taking off into the wind every time. Makes sense?
Yeah.
He knows that airplane really well. We don't know this airplane that well yet, right? So we're going to take off into the wind.
It also has a what? Double engine? That's jet, right? That's a jet.
Citation is down and clear at Iowa City.
Alright, let's finish our taxi checklist. So, got the weather right. Transponder needs to be set to 1200 and on altitude. So we look here at squawking 1200 and it's set to altitude.
Set to altitude, got it.
Yep. Okay. Next thing is a heading indicator, should be set to the compass.
It's almost north, right?
Yep, we're basically straight north. So you gotta swing that one around to the north. Yep, but don't be afraid to grab this and move it out of your way.
And set it up once we... There you go. Turn on the taxi light already.
Yep, go ahead.
Lights on.
Okay. And we'll leave the strobes off until we get on the runway. You can retract the flaps as the last thing there, right? Alright, ready to taxi. So I'd make a call that we are at the ramp, taxi runway 7.
Iowa City Skyhawk, 859 Sierra Papa. Run at the ramp, taxiing runway 25.
7, runway 7, correction.
Correction, runway 7. Iowa City.
Yep, alright. I told you wrong, I'm sorry. I was still on 25 because he's 5. Alright, brake check. Alright, brakes work good, okay. So now as we turn, we should make sure no one's taxiing from this side, right?
Yeah.
Check on the right, we're clear. Okay, clear on the left, we can go ahead and taxi. And Iowa City, got Skyhawk, taxiing Alpha to runway 7, Iowa City.
So we are going to go all the way then, turn right?
We'll go down to the left. Go ahead, ease the power out a little bit.
It's about 7 to the west. We're
there you go, slow down a little bit with the brakes. There you go. Because we can't turn very fast with this airplane, right? The wheels are designed for just slow taxi. Going around corners. Nice work. Alright. So we'll taxi all the way down to that end and do the run up, right? Yep. But then the engine will be a little bit warmer. Before we cross this intersecting runway, we need to well, first we'll look for traffic, right? Make sure that no one's coming into land visually.
Yeah. And
then we'll make a call that Skyhawk 859 Sierra Papa crossing 1230 Iowa City. Or 3012. However you want to say it.
You know, on the simulation, right?
Yep.
Thing that holds me back, like deducts my points the most is not being in the center.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep, so just gently correct on the rudder, yep, so if it starts to turn, just gently hold it, there you go, yep. Okay, we're coming up on the runway, right? Looks clear on the right, clear on the left, it's going to be dark before we even take off. Better make a call that we're crossing 3012 at Alpha.
Iowa City 859 Sierra Papa, crossing 830 Iowa City.
Crossing 3012 on Alpha, Iowa City.
3012?
Yeah, I don't remember where that other guy was, that's why I just wanted to jump on the radio.
City traffic, medevac helicopter 1 Echo Delta is about 2.5 miles north
go
of
straight.
west, descending through 1,500, landing University of Iowa, Iowa City.
Okay, he's going to the University of Iowa. Yep, so the call back there was crossing 30...
Iowa City traffic, Aero 793 Factor out about 16 miles to the southwest. We'll be maneuvering about 7 miles to the southwest, 3,500 Iowa City.
So the call we made there was crossing 3012, right?
Crossing 3012?
In case someone was planning to land on there, right?
But, okay.
So, they just got to say crossing 3012 on Alpha, because we're on Alpha, right?
What do you mean we're on Alpha?
This is taxiway Alpha. So we're on Alpha.
I gotta say something cool like got it or roger that. That's all gonna be recorded.
I'm not so sure how good this video is even gonna be.
Yeah.
Wonder if it'll make a difference with this light being on or off. Because we'll have to turn it off for takeoff and flight. And it's gonna be dark here pretty quick. So the panel lights are right here, okay?
Oops. I'm really impressed how you do so many things at one time. When you talk about panel lights, my leg forget what it's.
That just takes practice. I don't know, you get used to doing things and you do them without even thinking about them, you know what I mean?
Been trying to text and drive,
Better
so I
slow
get
down.
used to it.
I hope you're kidding. Okay. You come up here usually right on the corner. Hold right here a little bit so that way we turn slightly, that way we still have a view of final. There you go, keep rolling, let go of the brakes. All right here. That way we can look back and see the runway that direction, right?
Yeah.
All right, so now we want to do the run up. You see how
Cape Air based in Boston? Oh wow, I didn't realize that. Cool.
sometimes the inner knob does something different, but on these it doesn't. See how that adjusts the lights on there? Supposed to be a light in the compass as well, but I don't see. Alright. We can do the engine run up.
Alright.
Grab your checklist.
Passenger seats upright position. Seat belts check and secure. Doors window locked and closed. Right flight control free and correct. Up. Look back. Up.
Check the rudder, right? Looking at the back still. Check the rudder.
Yeah, rudder.
And also looking back there ensures nobody's behind us when we add power so they don't get blasted with rocks.
Yeah, you told me about.
Okay.
Yeah,
Turn right, the right one goes up. Perfect.
Okay, and then the next thing is flight instrument set and check.
Okay, so the flight instruments is this 6-pack right here, right? So you start with the airspeed, that should read 0. The attitude indicator should be level, right? When before you start up, there's no vacuum yet, and so there's nothing spinning the gyro, so it sits crooked.
Yeah.
So if the gyro's working, it should be up and level, right? So check that, that's level. Your altimeter should match field elevation, we're at 680 feet. Vertical speed should be 0. Heading indicator should match the compass. And yeah, it's approximately 310. That's correct. And the turn coordinator should be level, ball should be center.
Roger that. Alright, fuel quantity check, it should be full. Mixture rich, so push all the way in.
Yep.
Fuel selector, valve.
Yep, I'm gonna put this in the back if that's okay.
You might need the sectional row.
No.
Got it?
What?
Okay.
I'll show you. Not for this short a flight. I'm very familiar with this route.
Elevator trim set to take off. Throttle. I'm gonna check the magnetos. Alright, there's no one behind, so I'm gonna go in.
Alright, 1800, right?
Alright, looks good. Suction gauge,
The suction gauge is the vacuum, right?
yeah,
That's in the green.
it's in the green. Suction gauge,
Ammeter should either be positive or 0, not negative. The ammeter's over here, right?
yeah.
Okay. Oil. Well, what's next one? Annunciator panel should be blank, right?
Yep. Throttle
yeah.
idle. All the way out.
Yep.
Not die. Right? Not dying, and move it back to...
Man, I hope the lights work in Marion. It's going to be dark before...
Alright. And throttle friction lock. Be good. Radios and avionics set.
Are they set? What do we want to set them to? We want to set the COM 1 so that Cedar Rapids approach is ready on standby, right?
Oh yeah.
This is frustrating. It's gonna be dark before we even get up there. You can't go into Marion the first time at night. We got to go somewhere else.
Washington.
Well, let's head to Marion. If we can't go to Marion because it's too dark, we'll go to Cedar Rapids. Okay.
Oh.
Sound good?
Cool. Yeah.
All right.
Why don't we just go to Cedar Rapids?
Well, let's see if Marion's dark because it's right beside Cedar Rapids.
All right. Autopilot.
So you were on the radios. Let's finish that. Let's go ahead and put Cedar Rapids approach on standby for COM 1. That's 119.7. So the big knob is the whole numbers, small knob is decimals. There you go. We want to turn it to 7.7 to the right. To the right. 0.70, not 0.07.
0.7.
Yep. There you go. All right, and we want the ATC in the COM 2. So the ATC frequency for Cedar Rapids, this is where you need that chart, right? To get your sectional.
At 114.
124.15, right?
I was way wrong.
Okay, so go ahead and turn that standby to 124.15.
One, right?
On this side, yep. So the big knob turns the whole numbers, turn it to the right. There you go. Whoop.
124.
124.15, yep. There you go. So now all we have to do is flip them, and we'll be on the right channel. Does that make sense?
Yeah, how do I set this again?
I go down to be departing University of Iowa, a mile north of the field, and repositioning to the helipad, northeast corner of the airport, Iowa City.
All right.
Hey,
Does that make sense?
Yeah, how do I set this one again?
That's the ASOS channel here in the airport, right? The ATC is on standby, so all you have to do is switch them in like that. Does that make sense?
Got it. Makes
sense. This button with the arrows on it is the flip-flop button, they call it. So you push that and it switches the channels.
Understood.
All right.
Get that? That's fine. I'll look at that again. I'm
looking at the screen. You can actually see the instrument panel quite well.
Wow. Yeah, usually I think it's going to be better once we put it in the computer. The LCD is really bad at that. Wait, navigation, GPS. Are we going to use those?
Yep, so you can go ahead and I'll set that up just because, for the interest of time. Sound good?
Yeah. Start talking to my YouTube followers. Yo, my subscribers. Derek is going to set the GPS this time because of time. You guys can learn about it next time. Alright, autopilot off, but it's dark.
Yep.
Alright. Flaps. Gonna push it all the way up. Landing lights on. Strobe light.
Iowa City traffic, helicopter 1 Echo Delta, just east of the 2,000 numbers. Will be transitioning for landing to the helipad northeast corner of the airport in Iowa City.
Okay, ready to do a full takeoff. Right there, right?
Alright. Sounds good. So do you notice how on the moving map display, you can see Cedar Rapids airspace rings? Yeah. And we're going to go through those up to Marion.
Yeah. I have a question about that, but I'll ask you once I'm on.
Okay. Sounds good. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to keep bumping this thing. That's good. Alright, let's go.
Alright.
So go ahead and roll up there. We'll make one last... Oop, easy on the brakes. Just hold left rudder here and gently push the brake so it helps us turn. You're still holding the left brake pretty hard. There you go. Just lightly push it and that lets the wheel roll, right? There you go. Go ahead and turn on center line. Alright, final looks clear, does it?
No one there.
Alright, what about on the runway?
No one on the runway.
Alright, you go ahead and say Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 859 or Sierra Papa, taking off runway 7, departing north.
Iowa City 859 Sierra Papa, taking off runway 7, departing north, Iowa City.
Perfect. Yep, if you ever are not sure which runway, just look out there.
Unicom, anyone home?
Alright, let's go ahead and roll in the runway. One last check on final.
What did the last guy say?
City Unicom.
Unicom?
He's calling Unicom, which is the FBO.
Oh.
Okay. On center line. Toes off the brakes. Just on the bottom of the rudder pedals now. And we got a slight right crosswind, right? The wind's 090. So go ahead and ease the power in. Aileron into the wind. And be ready on the right rudder. There you go. No brakes, just rudder. Yep, full power. Alright, engine gauges are in the green, right? And airspeed's coming alive. There you go.
And now I go up.
There you go, just hold it about right there, let it fly itself off. There you go.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk, upwind, runway 7 will be a right turn, then departing north, Iowa City.
That button you have to hold down hard to get it to talk. Otherwise the button is a little finicky. Does that make sense on the push to talk button?
Yeah.
Alright, so climb up here, just like you're doing, very good, straight ahead.
So at what point we start moving towards north?
We're going to turn and cross over the field. Go ahead and switch the ATC frequency onto the active side, the flip-flop, and then let's monitor it with the COM2. Sound good? So press COM2 here.
Temperature 9.
Go ahead and turn right to crosswind.
Altimeter 2998. Advise on initial contact. You have echo.
We have echo, okay? That's the information. We'll listen to it.
Tower information echo 2252 Zulu weather. Wind 110 at 5. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 2000. Temperature 9.
Alright, so the winds is 110 at 5.
Altimeter 2998. Visual approach runway 9 in use. Advise on initial contact. You have echo.
Okay, so they're using runway 9. The winds are 110.
Yeah.
So we can plan on that.
Can I turn off the taxiing light?
Yeah. Go ahead and turn downwind. Okay, we're going to cross over the top of the field and go to Cedar Rapids, right? Yeah. I stay in the pattern to climb up a little bit. That gives us some time. Plus, we're not flying over Cedar Rapids when we're really low. Does that make sense? We get up a little higher and then we go over the town. So you can make the call right now that we're crossing midfield, departing north, Iowa City.
Iowa City. Iowa City, Skyhawk 95. Iowa City 859 Sierra Papa. Crossing midfield. Departing north. Iowa City.
Alright, level out at 2500. Go ahead and lower the nose.
Iowa City traffic, Aero 7935 Charlie is 8 miles to the south, will be inbound to land. Low approach only, Iowa City.
Okay, they're doing GPS approach. Okay, go ahead and level out. Level out. Cross over the field. See Cedar Rapids up there?
Right there, right?
Yep. Alright, level out at 2500. Go ahead and push the nose down and set your cruise power, bottom of the green. Go. There you go. Alright, go ahead and trim for 2500. See the nose keeps wanting to come up. You might have to trim it down. There you go. Very good. Okay, we're going to be in Cedar Rapids airspace here pretty quick, right? So direct to Marion right now is 004. So go ahead and turn to heading 004. So put your heading bug on that. Let's go ahead and turn to it. 004. That's right where I put it. Yep. You don't have to move it. Right there. See that?
Yeah.
Right beside 005. See that? Now we're going direct to Marion on this line. Do you see us? Okay, we're going to have to talk to Cedar Rapids approach real quick because we're almost in their airspace. Go ahead and keep us at 2500. Go ahead and push the nose down a bit. There you go. You might have to trim the nose down some more.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 859 Sierra Papa is departing to the north, Iowa City. Last call.
Okay, go ahead and switch to Cedar Rapids approach here. And we'll listen for a bit. Okay, and then do you want to make the first call? And then I'll talk after that, okay? All you have to do is say Cedar Rapids approach, Skyhawk 859 or Sierra Papa. That's all I have to say.
Wait, come
Say
again?
Cedar Rapids approach,
Cedar Rapids approach?
Skyhawk 859 or Sierra Papa.
Okay. Cedar Rapids approach, Skyhawk 859 Sierra Papa.
Good.
Skyhawk 859 Papa, Cedar Rapids approach. 859 Sierra Papa is just off Iowa City. We'd like to transition north to Marion. Cessna 90 Sierra Papa Squawk 0215.
0215, 859 Sierra Papa.
So we push in 0215, right? Because that's what he told us?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and push the...
Cherokee 0 Kilo Papa, fly heading 100.
100, 80 Kilo Pop.
Hey, Derek, did he say anything yet?
Not to us, he's talking to a Cherokee. We'll just have to listen for our end number. Well, next time he talks to us, he'll say Skyhawk 859 Sierra Papa.
Cessna 90 Sierra Papa, radar contact 3 miles north Iowa City Airport, Cedar Rapids, altimeter 2998.
Position checks 2998, Skyhawk 859 Sierra Papa.
So he says 2998, right? So we're going to go ahead and set that in our altimeter right there. Look at that. He just gives us the altimeter setting. Basically, it's a courtesy, right? So that we know what the altimeter setting is.
Oh, for Cedar Rapids?
Yeah. Yep. That way we know that we're at the right altitude. Does that make sense?
Yeah, we reached Cedar Rapids pretty fast. I thought it's going to be closer to that.
Yep. See that airplane in the horizon over there? About our 10 o'clock position, right? See, this is 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I see that.
He's probably coming into land runway 9.
You've landed on Cedar Rapids before?
Oh, yeah. Yep, you will too. Many times. You have to go there by yourself eventually. That's part of the private training requirement.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. When you talk to these guys, like right now, they say the same thing every time. It's standard phraseology, and as soon as you get used to that, it makes it really easy. You know exactly what to say. Okay, do you see these lights up here? Or that row of lights? That's basically where you want to head to.
Okay.
That's Marion. We can probably land runway 17 once, and then we'll probably have to take off out of there. And then we'll go into Cedar Rapids. Sound
Are
good to
we
you?
just doing a touch and go? Oh.
No, let's do a full stop because at night it's a small runway. I don't want to risk. I don't want to risk it, so we'll just do a full stop and we'll taxi back. That'll give you a chance to look at the runway too.
Yeah. Hey, is the cruising speed okay?
Yep, 22 is good. That's a good cruise power. We're going about 105 knots, right?
Yeah.
So right now,
I'm gonna go a little bit.
So right now we're tracking 002. We want to be going 004. See that? So like
way?
1 degree to the right, but you're really close. Whoop, that's good right there. See now how we're tracking 0. Wait a second. This will say 004. See that? Right there. See how these two numbers match?
Yeah.
And actually, that 004 was from where you hit direct to enter on the ramp. Right now we're at 0052, but we're still on that line there. See that?
Yeah.
And right now we're in Cedar Rapids airspace.
Yeah, I can see that.
But you have to have one thing before you can enter Cedar Rapids or any Class Charlie airspace. Any Class C airspace, you need to have established communications with the approach control, right? And
Medevac 959 Mike Alpha, copy, field in sight. Medevac 959 Mike Alpha, cleared visual approach Iowa City Airport.
once they establish communications with you by reading back your N number like they did, then you're cleared to enter the airspace. They don't have to say cleared to enter Class Charlie. All you have to do is hear them say your N number back, and then you can come in.
Also, you'll give me the squawk number, right? So now they have us on their radar, right?
Yep, and then do you remember how he said, when we called him, you said Cedar Rapids approach, Skyhawk 859 or Sierra Papa? And then he said, Skyhawk 859 or Sierra Papa, Cedar Rapids approach.
Yeah.
So then we had a hold of him, right? We were talking to him, so then we said, oh, we're just off of Iowa City, we'd like to transition north to Marion. Okay, so because we're transitioning through the Class Charlie airspace up to Marion, right? Otherwise we'd have to go around, right? So then he said squawk 0215, so I punched in 0215 right here, so that's our code. Alright, so he can see that.
Cherokee 0 Kilo Papa, make straight in, runway 9er, make straight to the numbers and maintain maximum forward speed. There's traffic to follow you at your 10 o'clock and 2 miles to Cherokee, also inbound at 90 knots ground speed.
Roger that, 80 Kilo Papa.
7, 8. Cherokee 0 Kilo Papa, correction, he's going to be at your 8 o'clock.
Roger that.
Cherokee 690, correction, Warrior 690, the traffic's at your 2 o'clock and 3 miles Right now he's northeastbound at 2000, also inbound.
That's northeast of Cedar Rapids, right?
Yeah, those guys are landing on runway 9 at Cedar Rapids, which is this direction.
118.7.
So they're on that side of the airport coming in to land. There's 2 Cherokees, sounds like.
18.7, 80 kilo pop, have traffic.
All right. So we're going to want to get the channel for Marion set up here. Remember the CTAF at Marion? 122 point something, right? 122.7. So go ahead and do 122.7. Double check that. There you go. Oops. Go. Up a little bit. 122.70. There you go. So that way when he tells us to change frequency, we can just switch to Marion, right?
Medevac Niner Mike Alpha, report cancellation.
And we're going to use runway 17
on the ground, 119.05,
because the wind is out of the southeast today. So what we're going to do is we'll go to the east of the field and make left turns.
I'll cancel in just a minute here.
Pretty soon.
A few more minutes.
Mooney 11 Hotel, contact Waterloo approach 118.9.
ATC Niner, 4 up, thanks.
When we get up there closer to Marion, he's going to say Skyhawk 859 Sierra Papa, frequency change approved, right? That means we can switch to Marion on here from their frequency. Then he'll say Squawk VFR, right? That's 1200, right? So we'll push in 1200, so it's 1200, right? Then he'll say radar services terminated, which means we're done in their airspace, right?
Medevac Niner Mike Alpha, are you sound?
So they won't give us radar services anymore because they know we're landing in Marion. And then they'll say, sometimes they say have a good night. So then we'll just read that back and we'll say good night. Well, you just
airport altitude indicates 2,500.
You just
Thanks, sir.
no, okay. He was telling the other guy about us. He said there's a altitude indicates 2,500. That's us. So anyway, he was giving them traffic alerts.
Did he tell us to stay at 2,500?
No, that's what I want us to stay at.
Oh, okay. Usually, do they tell us to stay at 2,500?
If they have another airplane coming over us, they will tell us maybe that we have to maintain a certain altitude. You can actually see the runway. I don't know if you noticed it. See these 3 red towers off to our right a little bit?
Yeah.
Just a little bit to the left of them and out farther is a line of lights.
Yeah, I can
see that. That's the runway.
Did you have to turn on the lights or is it on?
They look like they're on. I didn't turn them on. I don't know.
30.
All right, so when approach tells us frequency change approved, Squawk VFR, we'll just say frequency change approved, Squawk VFR. Have a good night. 859 Sierra Papa. So he'll tell us that here in just a minute probably. So we're going to come over here to the right, which is east of the field, and we're going to enter a left downwind, runway 17, which is landing to the south, right? Make sense? All right.
Yeah, that makes sense. Still maintain at 25?
Yeah, hold this heading right here. This is a good heading. We don't have to go more than a mile to the east.
Okay.
Very good. And
Over 7831 November, contact Chicago Center 118.15. We'll see you. 118.15, 1 November.
All right, go ahead and. Well, what's our pattern altitude? Do you know what the field elevation is in Marion?
862.
Yep. So if we go over here to Marion, okay, we can read the information on it. There's all the frequencies. They don't give the airport elevation. That's interesting.
Was it 862?
On my chart here it says it's 862. So pattern altitude would be about 1900 feet, right? So we can go ahead and start a descent here. Let's descend down to 1800 feet, right? Which is over here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can pull the power back to maybe 1800 RPM. That'll help us descend down.
An approach, Skyhawk 859er, Sierra Papa, request a frequency change.
Skyhawk 9er, Sierra Papa, I'm sorry, you have Marion?
Yeah, we have Marion in sight, 859 Sierra Papa.
Skyhawk 859er, Sierra Papa, Squawk VFR change to advisory, frequency approved, see ya.
Well, Squawk VFR and change advisory, 859 Sierra Papa, have a good night.
Good night.
Alright. Yep, so go ahead and flip this one right here. Yep, and then we're going to say
Marion traffic, Skyhawk 859er, Sierra Papa, 2 miles south, we're going to enter in left downwind 17 Marion.
Okay, and then we can go ahead and punch 1200 on the transponder. 12, whoop, to the left. There you go, it's on that end. There you go, very good. So that's what Squawk VFR means, is punch 1200 in.
So 1200 means...
Okay, here comes your pattern altitude, so be ready to level out at 1800. You're going to have to add power back up to the bottom of the green.
Yeah.
1200 is the VFR code.
Okay.
That means that you're not talking to air traffic control. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
There you go, bottom of the green. Alright, so we're on a left downwind 17, right? Alright, so we're going to want to do a landing checklist here. Do you have it memorized yet?
Oh, I should probably memorize this shit.
Yep.
This stuff.
Okay, before landing.
Passenger seat upright position.
Seatbelt secure. Fuel selector both. Mixture full rich, and it is. And landing light on. That one's important because it's night, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Before landing check complete. Alright, we're on a left downwind.
Marion traffic, Skyhawk 859er, Sierra Papa, left downwind 17 Marion.
Alright, and then we're a beam right now, right? You can go ahead and start your descent like normal. So pull the power back to 15, right? Remember? Power back to 15, go ahead. And then first notch of flaps if we're below 110. And now we want to slow down to 80 knots, right? So go ahead and let the airspeed slow down to 80 and we'll pitch for that. And just leave your flaps for now. We'll add another one when we turn base. Okay. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and turn base. See these towers out here?
Yeah.
Off our left? I don't want to be any farther out than those towers when I'm on final.
Okay.
You can make a call that Marion traffic, 859 Sierra Papa, turning left base 17 Marion. Marion traffic, yep.
Marion traffic 859 Sierra Papa, left turn.
Left base.
Left base.
17.
17.
Marion.
Marion.
Very good. Alright, go ahead and level out here. Second notch of flaps, right? We're on a base leg now. There you go. Alright, final looks clear. Let's go ahead and turn final. Alright, this is looking good.
It looks good.
Alright, so we don't have glide slope lights, right? We have that nighttime approach effect that we're going to feel like we're higher than we are. You're going to have to add a little power, because we have a power line up here that we don't want to hit, right? Add a little power, we're getting low, Okay? Right there's good. Okay, leave it there, yep. Okay, go ahead and put full flaps in.
Full flaps in?
Yep.
Marion traffic, Skyhawk 9er, Sierra Papa, short final 17 Marion.
Alright, landing light is on, right? And taxi, you can go ahead and turn the taxi light on too.
Taxi light is on.
Alright, now we got the runway made. You go ahead and start easing the power out. Power coming out. Yep, and we'll come on down. Power to idle, pull it all the way out. Go. Alright, see the runway?
Yeah.
Go ahead and flare. Hold it off right here. There you go. Oh, keep that nose light, right like that. I don't think your landing light's on. It is not. There, see how much better that makes it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have that on to land. Okay, gently brake, hold this nose light.
The road turns into gravel, right?
Nope, it turns into a creek bed. Here. The end of this runway goes down into a creek. What do you think? You just landed at Marion. Pretty narrow, isn't it?
Yeah, wow.
Alright, retract your flaps. Go ahead and turn around. So we're going to have to use the grass a little bit to turn around, right? I'll help you. So we're going to hold the yoke all the way back, right? Keep that nose light so we don't get buried and down in the mud. All right. Now go ahead and do full left rudder, full left. Not brakes quite that hard, just really gentle braking. Go. There you go. There we go. All right. And now we're back taxiing 17. So you can say Marion traffic, Skyhawk 859 or Sierra Papa, back taxi 17, Marion.
Skyhawk 859 Sierra Papa, back taxiing 17.
You have to say, you didn't say Marion at all though, that's okay.
And Marion traffic, Skyhawk back taxi 17, Marion.
Well, you gotta say Marion because I'm the
Otherwise
Marion.
they don't know where we are, right? I mean, they'll probably assume that we're at Marion because there's not a lot of runways 17 around here. So. But you're doing good. I'm forcing you to use the radios, right?
No, that's fine.
That's the quickest way to learn. So.
Hey, where's the start of the runway?
At the end of the lights down there. See the runway lights?
Oh yeah. Which one? The all looks the same.
Kind of hard to see the runway when we came in to land, right? That's why you got to have that landing light on. Yep.
Thought I had it on.
All right, go ahead and ease the power out a bit. We don't want to go any faster than that. There you go. There you go. Go ahead and keep us on the runway. Go. All right, go ahead and keep that nose light. You notice how the nose wheel started to shimmy when we landed?
Yeah. Why
nose wheel shook a little bit. That's because we put too much weight on it. You got to keep it light by holding the yoke back. Does that make sense?
Okay.
All right, here comes the end up here in just a little bit. You go ahead and start slowing down. And there is a turn off to the right up here. We'll take that. Turn off. Does that make sense? Slow down. Slow down. There you go. Hold that yoke back, keep the nose light. And right up here is a turn off. Do you see that?
Yeah.
This is why it's easier to come in the day. You can see all this stuff a lot better.
Do we just want to turn here?
Stay on the concrete though. There's grass right here. See it?
Oh yeah, should.
Yeah. This is why I wanted to get going earlier. It probably seemed like I was in a hurry, but I knew it was going to get dark, so. Alright, we'll come up here and there's asphalt. So, you can use this and just turn around, make a big left turn. Go, full left rudder, and then just a gentle brake. Alright, so let's go ahead and wait here for just a second. Good, stop right here.
Marion traffic, Warrior 44690, 3 miles to the southwest, inbound for 17.
Yep,
all right,
that
let's go
makes
ahead.
sense, southwest.
Yep, he's coming in to land 17. Alright, so.
Should we let him land and go away first?
Nope, because he's going to have to back taxi and come right in here.
Oh,
we'll
okay.
go ahead and take off first. So go ahead and check through everything. Mixed fuel selectors on both. Flaps are up. Mixture is full rich. All right, go ahead and push on it. Trim is set for takeoff. Right here. Trim is set at takeoff. Yep, about right there. And all the lights are on. We're going to leave our nav light off though, just for the moment. That's what's causing that static. We got to get that fixed tomorrow. Sound good? We'll leave all of our lights on. Go ahead and I'm going to make a call that we're taking off runway 17, departing southwest. All right? And then we're going to go to Cedar Rapids.
Okay.
Sound good? All right, go ahead and roll out onto the runway.
Marion traffic, Skyhawk 859 Sierra Papa. We're going to take off 17 and depart southwest. We have the Cherokee in sight.
All right, there you go.
Done?
Yep, go ahead. Oh, just gentle, yeah, gentle. Okay, he's going to cross over the field, I think, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we should probably radio him.
Yeah, I already told him.
Oh, okay.
I just said that we're taking off. All right, you ready?
All right, ready.
All right, this is a narrow runway, so you're gonna have to hold right rudder, keep us on the center line, right? On takeoff. All right, toes to the bottom.
Warrior 44690 is
the rudder pedals.
Downwind midfield 417 Marion.
Ready?
Yep. All right, toes at the bottom of the rudder pedals. Yep. Right rudder, right rudder, right rudder. There you go. You have to basically push right rudder at the same time that you add power in, right? All right, there you go. Airspeed's coming alive, 55 knots. Go ahead and just gently rotate, just like that. Yep. And climb, let the nose down a bit. Keep the horizon in sight. Yep.
Marion traffic, Skyhawk, Niner Sierra Pop, upwind 17, departing southwest, Marion.
All right. Go ahead and switch back to Cedar Rapids because we're going to be in their airspace.
Approach 425 Gulf Juliet has Iowa City in sight. We'd like to cancel the IFR.
November 425 Gulf Juliet, IFR cancellation received. Squawk VFR changed to advisory frequency approved. There's traffic
Keep
8 miles
climbing.
west of your position. Northbound altitude indicates 3,400.
South Gulf Juliet, thanks a lot. Have a good night.
Good night.
At what altitude do you want me to climb to? 25?
Yeah. I'm going to call approach here real quick, okay?
Okay.
Cedar Rapids approach, Skyhawk 859er Sierra Pop.
Skyhawk 859er Sierra Pop, Cedar Rapids approach.
859er Sierra Pop is just off of Marion. We'd like to come into Cedar Rapids for a couple touch and goes.
Yeah, Skyhawk 859er Sierra Papa, squawk 0213.
0213, 859 Sierra Pop.
All right. Let's go ahead and turn towards Cedar Rapids. Because we got communications with them now, we can enter their airspace, right? And their floor of the airspace out in this outer ring doesn't start until 2,100 anyway, altitude. So we're below it yet.
Yeah, so
and right now we're just crossing up into it.
We have 2100.
Yep.
Slow down.
Yep, we get to 2,500, go ahead and let the nose down a bit and pull the power back to the bottom of the green mark. Go, push the nose down a bit.
Skyhawk 859er Sierra Papa, radar contact 3 miles southwest of Marion Airport, Sierra Rapids altimeter 2998. To the left base, runway 9er.
We'll enter left base, runway 9er, Skyhawk 859 Sierra Pop.
Did he say 2013 or 2015?
2013.
Okay.
Skyhawk 9er
Or
Sierra
02.
Papa, contact tower 118.7.
We'll contact tower, Skyhawk 859 Sierra Pop, thanks.
All right, so he said contact tower on 118.7, so that's this frequency. So you can, I just set it in, you can switch them in, yep. And now we're gonna check in with them.
And Cedar Rapids Tower, Skyhawk 859er Sierra Pop. We're planning on a left base, runway 9er.
Okay, 59er Sierra Papa, Cedar Rapids Tower, wind 0906, runway 9er, cleared for the option.
Runway 9er cleared for the option, Skyhawk 859 Sierra Pop.
So I told them we wanted to do touch and goes, right? So they say he switches to tower, and tower says, I'll go ahead and let's do. Hold on, I'm gonna get set up here in the GPS first. Okay, go ahead and do a left turn to 224. So that would be right about there. Oop, right about there. Go ahead and do a left turn. We're drifting towards the right. See that? There you go.
I feel like the rudder practice we did, I pushed too hard though.
Here's your heading. Okay, he said enter a left base runway. Runway 9er, right? So, which way on our card is runway 9er? That would be east heading, right? 090. Okay. So we're gonna land going that direction, right? So we're gonna have to come up here and we'll enter the left base runway 9, or does that make sense?
That's left base 9er, got it.
Okay, so up here, the airport should be off straight ahead, off to our left a little bit. We should be able to see the runway pretty quick. And I'm just gonna pull
That's the airport over there, right? That one, right?
Yep, you see the beacon? And the lights are turned down low, right? So you can barely see the runway lights.
Yeah, I could barely see the runway lights.
Yep, all the lights there is the parking lot for the airline terminal. And then the runways are just on the other side. You see the flashing beacon, it goes green, white, green.
That one, right? The bright one. Yeah, okay.
It looks blue, but they call it green, right? Does it look blue or green to you? It goes white. Right there's white, right? Now here comes the green. See that? It looks blue, doesn't it?
Looks blue.
Yeah, they call it green. I don't know why, but it's blue.
How do you see? Oh, in the daytime.
That's called the rotating beacon, right?
Oh, it rotates. No wonder.
Yep, just like the one in Iowa City. That big rotating beacon, the same thing. Blue and green is an airport, right? Seaports or military airports flash a little different colors. Our color sequence.
Easier to see airplanes in the night, actually.
It can be, yeah, if they got their lights on.
Yeah, yeah, if they have their beacon light on. Oh, you're going too low. Back climb again.
Oh, that's alright, because we're going to have to come in to land.
Oh, okay.
The altitude in Marion is, or excuse me, the altitude at Cedar Rapids is 870, so 900 feet approximately, where we're rounded to. The pattern altitude is 1900. You can go ahead and start a descent down to 1900. Does that sound good?
Yeah. Where'd you get that information?
Off of the sectional chart. You know that big paper chart you have? You can get apps where they put it on your phone like this.
Okay.
Right? Super handy. You don't have to fold out a big chart. You can actually have all the charts of the country on your phone. Alright, go ahead and reduce power down to probably 1800. That'll help us on our descent. And we'll make sure that we are ready to land. We got our landing light on and our taxi light still on from...
Landing light still on.
Yep, alright, sounds good. And these are LEDs, so they won't burn out. That's usually what I'm worried about. Okay, you look back, see that runway? Is that runway 9?
Yeah.
Or is that run? No, it's not. That's runway 13. Makes sense? Because there's another runway 13. I'll show you here.
That's not 9? Okay. How do you know if it's 9 or not 9?
I'll show you. Just because I'm looking at the heading bug right here, see? 13 is that way. That's the way that runway is. The runway 9 actually starts, okay, you see the extended center lines? We just passed the approach end of 13. We're coming around here to land on runway 9.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so go ahead and turn base, left turn. We're on the left, we're on a base leg here. Let's turn south. Okay, turn these lights down a bit. And go ahead and put a notch of flaps in. And he cleared us for a touch and go, right?
Sierra Papa, after the option, maintain VFR in the pattern at or below 2000, make left close traffic.
After the option, VFR at or below 2000, left close traffic, 859 Sierra Papa.
Alright. I think we're going to be a little bit low. We better add some power. Add a little bit of power. See the approach lights going into runway 9 over here? Yeah. The rabbit, like the running light. Oh no, up here further, ahead of us. Warren, you see my hand? Right up here?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the approach lights for runway 9. That's where we're going. We need a little more power, just a little bit right there, because I don't want to get too low because we're still a ways out. We're about 3 miles away yet from the airport. We're just going to level out for a bit. We'll cancel our descent. And pretty soon we'll have glide slope lights. Alright, so final is clear. Go ahead and get lined up with the runway. So we're cleared for the option. So the tower cleared us to land or do a touch and go or do a stop and go, right? Cleared us for the option.
Wow, the runway looks beautiful.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and reduce power to about 1500 right here. See the glide slope lights off to the right side?
Yeah.
We have 4 white lights, so we're slightly high here. So set power to 15. 15.
Oh.
Okay, and do second notch of flaps. And we are about 1 mile final.
Still too high though.
Yep, so go ahead and reduce a little power. Not much, just a little bit. Okay, and go ahead and go full flaps.
Full flaps?
Yep, I think we'll sink down onto the runway. And just leave it at about 65 right here, okay?
Yeah, and we control the speed, right?
Yep, and you can maybe take about 50 RPM out, so pull the power back just a little bit. That'll get us to sink down on the runway.
Put power or take a
pull it out just a little bit. When pull power means pull the power back just a bit. Right about there. See, 1400. And that'll increase our descent rate, right? So we were doing maybe 400 feet a minute. Now we're doing 500 feet a minute down. I'm going to pull the power out a little bit more.
Yeah, because it's all white, right?
Yeah, they're all white. So see now how we have one red?
Yeah.
As soon as we get 2 red, I'm going to add the power back to 1500 because we'll be back on glide slope. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, and don't push or pull, just let it stay at 60, right? Okay, I'm going to add some power in a little bit. Back to 15. Don't pull on the yoke because we want to stay at 65.
Okay.
Just let it stay right about there.
Okay.
Okay. And we just follow it all the way down to the runway.
You don't want to go below 60, right?
No, not below 60, not yet. Not till we're ready to flare, right? So I'm just easing the power out gently because we have the runway made. Okay, right about here, go ahead and level out. I've just hold it level, and then as it starts to sink, go ahead and keep pulling that nose up. Look, just like that, that's a landing. And keep that nose light. All right, go ahead and retract the flaps. A little bit of left rudder, I'll keep us on center line. A little bit of left rudder, there you go. Go ahead and go full power whenever you're ready. We'll go again.
Center. Okay.
There you go, nice job. Yep, I'm ready.
Up.
And he said, yep, I'll tell you what we're going to do after we take off. We'll do one more touch and go, and then we'll go back to Iowa City. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, wings level.
Cedar Rapids Tower, Aero 7935 Charlie.
Keep the horizon in sight.
Aero 7935 Charlie, Cedar Rapids Tower, wind 0907, runway 9er, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, 9er, 35 Charlie.
Did you tell the tower that you're going to land?
I did, yep.
Okay.
If you go back through this video, if the audio is on the video, you can listen to when I was talking to Tower.
Yeah.
Try to listen to everything I said because the conversation that Tower and I had is the exact same every time you come in here.
9er Sierra Papa, extend upwind, I'll call you crosswind.
We'll extend upwind, 9er Sierra Papa.
Sound very different on the radio. Sometimes I don't know if it's you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He said extend upwind, okay? So we're going to keep flying upwind.
Yep.
Because there's another airplane coming in to land behind us, and he doesn't want us coming around in the pattern too quick.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll get in each other's way. He said extend upwind, and he'll call our turn. So we're going to keep flying until he tells us to turn. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
But we're only going to climb to about 1800 because 2000, he said, stay VFR at or below 2000. So we don't want to go up to 2000. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and
go down.
Yep. There you go. Level out. Go ahead and reduce power. We can keep climbing up to 1800 though. I don't want to be too close to the ground here. There's a lot of houses and stuff. There you go. Go ahead and reduce power. Yep. Down to the bottom of the green. There you go. Nice.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, that's 380, right?
Yep. That's 380. Does it look like 380?
Yeah.
You believe you're flying over the top of it, right?
Yeah, that's kind of cool, yeah. Funny though, in the simulator you never see 380.
Hopefully he gives us a turn here pretty quick or we're going to be over in Illinois.
Cessna 9er Sierra Papa, turn crosswind.
Turn crosswind, 9er Sierra Papa.
So go ahead and turn crosswind. You see how I just repeat back what he said and then we do it, right? Oop, don't go past 20 degrees bank if you can help it. About right there. There you go. All right. And then we'll fly for just a few seconds and then we'll turn downwind. Because he said make left, closed traffic. So closed means just stay in the pattern. So go ahead and turn downwind. There's the football field. I wonder whose football field that is. See it right out there? Just do a real shallow turn and we'll go right over the football field.
There you go. I didn't know they had a football field there.
I don't know whose it is. Looks like somebody's practicing out there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's people out there, right? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cessna 9 Sierra Papa, extend downwind, I'll call your base. Traffic follows a Cherokee on extended right base.
We'll extend our downwind and we'll be looking for the traffic. Actually, traffic in sight, 859 Sierra Papa.
So he asked us to extend our downwind too?
Yep.
And remain at
Cherokee 35 Charlie, traffic at your 2 o'clock.
Do you see him over there?
5 miles, Cessna on the left downwind will be following you to the runway.
Looking for the traffic 35.
Hey, did you get the squawk number just now?
The what? Squawk number? It's the same as what we...
Squawk, the...
Oh, the hops meter before we started? Yeah. I was the last person to fly this, so I wrote it down.
I don't want to be paying for other
more
people's,
than other people's time, yeah. Yeah, when you pull the key out of the book, you always want to check that, right? Just glance at it real quick.
Yeah, I should probably do that. I forgot to do that. This is way easier to stay in level than the flight simulator.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I should get the trim for the flight simulator, but it's expensive.
You're using this trim on the flight simulator? The trim, so go ahead and pull back on those and watch the trim. Go ahead and pull back. See that? That's electric trim.
9 Sierra Papa, follow the Cherokee, runway 9er, clear for the option.
We'll follow the Cherokee, runway 9er, cleared for the option, 859 Sierra Papa.
See that? He told us to follow the Cherokee. See the Cherokee?
Yeah.
Coming in to land? He's right here. Up at about our 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
Oh, yeah,
see his lights flashing?
Yeah.
We're going to follow him in, and we're cleared for the option, runway 9er. Sound good?
Okay. Sounds good.
So normally we start our descent at beam to threshold, which is where we are, right? If you look over at the runway, we're at beam to threshold. But because we're following that Cherokee, we probably want to start it...
Further.
What's that? So we can start a descent once we're past that Cherokee. Yeah, we'll start it about now. Go ahead and pull the power to 1500. And first notch of flaps. There you go. And right now we want to be pitching for about 80. Oh, there's 75. Let the nose down. Yep. And you probably need to add some power. We want to be at 15 here. So once the airplane slows down, the RPMs come down a little bit too because the engine's pulling harder. See him on short final there coming in to land?
Yeah, I see him.
You might need about 1600 RPM here, maybe bump the power up a little bit because we're still about 3 miles out. See that?
Yeah, that helps.
Normally I want to be at about 500 feet when we turn a mile final. And a mile final is going to say 2 miles on here because that's to the middle of the field. This runway is almost 2 miles long. So.
Cherokee 35 Charlie, turn left next taxiway, say parking.
Left taxiway, Collins.
Cherokee 35 Charlie, roger, taxi Rockwell Towns via Alpha, hold short of runway 13.
Alright, go ahead and start turning on to final. And looking at the glide slope lights, I think we're a little low. You better add some power. See how we got all red lights? Yep. Okay, just cancel out or descend a little bit. We're going to fly level. So just cancel our descent and we're going to stay level until we see two white lights, right?
Yeah.
We don't need to climb. We can just stay level here because we're almost on it. We got one white light, right? We're just a little bit below glide slope.
Full power?
Nope. No, we're okay. We're just staying level for a minute, right?
Oh, there you go. I see
there, because this. There you go. Now go ahead and reduce power to 1500, or we're going to get high again. Power to 1500. There you go. And go ahead and put a second notch of flaps in. See how fast we're already high. See that?
Yeah.
That's why you just level out for a little bit. You don't need to climb because there's a glide slope angling down right here, right? and we just needed to level out a little bit until we hit it again, and then we can follow it down. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. You want to be pitching for about 70 here? Perfect. Go ahead and go power to 1500 again. 1500 is kind of the magic number. A little more. There you go. Okay, go ahead and let the nose down a bit. I don't want to get below 65. Are you pulling on it?
35 Charlie, cross runway 13.
I think you're subconsciously pulling on it, aren't you? Don't do that. That's dangerous. Because we'll stall. You'll start getting slow. You'll start sinking. Then you'll panic and stall. Airspeed is so important. You got to be watching this all the time on final. Okay. All right. Go ahead and add a little bit of power and the touch. A little bit. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yep. You got to do it though. See how we got all red lights? Okay. Now go ahead and go full flaps. Not that. Yeah. Just a little bit though. Like 100 RPM. There you go. All right. Go ahead and start reducing power. We got the runway made, right?
Reducing power?
Reducing power. Yep. Start easing it out. Because we're over the runway now, right?
Okay.
We'll have the runway made. Let it come on down. Okay, power to idle. Pull it all the way out. All right, here's the runway. Go ahead and level out. There you go. Keep pulling. Pull, pull, pull. There you go. Yeah, keep that nose light. Yep. There you go. That wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too bad.
Wasn't too bad. You want to have that